Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. During a cognitive behavioral therapy session, a counselor discovers that a client with body dysmorphic disorder believes that she is unlovable because of her defects. What is it displaying? A hot thought, B, a core belief, C, an intermediate belief, D, an automatic thought. The answer is B. A core belief is what this client is displaying. Core beliefs are strong, consistent beliefs that are able to shape a person and how they see the world and themselves. So this client believes that she is unlovable because of her defects, because of her body dysmorphic disorder, and that is one of her core beliefs. What are peer-led groups? Peer-led groups are support groups that are facilitated by individuals with shared experiences rather than professionals. For example, peer-led study groups. Peer-led study groups are where individuals can lead a group to help support each other, to help with any tests or any areas of subjects, to help them gather information and share experiences and knowledge based on what the group is studying. But in terms of counseling, peer-led groups offer emotional support, teach skills, share knowledge, and connect with people and resources, such as an AA group. Holland did indeed believe in career stereotypes. In other words, the person psychologically defines themselves via a given job. Thus, a bookkeeper or a clerical worker would primarily fit into the blank category. A, artistic, B, conventional, C, realistic, D, social. The answer is B. Thus, a bookkeeper or a clinical worker would primarily fit into the conventional category. The conventional type values conformity, rules, structures, and feels more comfortable in a subordinate role, such as bookkeepers or clerical workers. And here's a little trick for you. Conventional and conformity both begin with C. So when there's a question about career stereotypes and conformity, remember that it is a conventional type. What is performance anxiety? Performance anxiety is an excessive fear and or nervousness about performing tasks in front of others, and it often impairs an individual's ability. For example, stage fright. Someone gets scared to perform a scene in front of others. Stage fright is the most well-known form of performance anxiety. Which of the following is not a CAGE alcohol screening question? A, have you ever thought that you should cut down on your alcohol use? B, have people's comments about your drinking ever annoyed you? C, have you ever needed a drink to relieve stress and go to sleep? D, have you ever needed a drink in the morning? The answer is C. Have you ever needed a drink to relieve stress and go to sleep? Is not a CAGE alcohol screening question. But the other three questions, have you ever thought that you should cut down on your alcohol use? Have people's comments about your drinking ever annoyed you? And have you ever needed a drink in the morning? Are all CAGE alcohol screening questions. I would recommend looking into the CAGE alcohol screening and see what questions there is on that specific screening. That is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.